I want to keep talking about the various careers in construction as it pertains to general contractors and construction managers. Spoke about differences between project management, site supervision, talked about project coordination. But one of the key foundations to any successful business is their estimating department. Now, why is that? Estimating is the foundation by which you try to capture everything you can see on the drawings, everything you pick up. It's not always so linear. You always have other projects on the go. There are tons of notes. I mentioned blueprint reading, how you have to look at the electrical drawing, with the architectural drawing, with the interior design drawing, with the HVAC drawing, and trying to make sure everything kind of fits together. Not try doing that in a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, depending on the size and scope of the project. How do you put all of that stuff together? Make sure you've captured everything that you can. I remember when I started in the industry, worked with a company, big company, Bird Construction, and I was an assistant estimator as a co-op student. I remember one day, my supervisor asked me to count doors. So I counted these doors. I was so proud of myself. Then he came back and he said, "All right, what are the different sizes?" It's like, what do you mean different sizes? To go back, 30-inch door, 32-inch door, 36-inch door. Now there are 38-inch doors for universal washrooms, accessibility. I went back to him, here's the numbers. And he goes, all right, which ones are fire rated? So you can see how all these things come into play. The next thing you know, just counting doors and frames took me the better part of a day. This was a much larger project, but once you try to put together the entire size and scope of the different sizes of doors, the different fire ratings of doors, the different hardware that comes into play, every cost is different for each door. Some of them jump, some of them roughly stay the same. But estimating, again, is the key. Part of the reason why it is as well is it's so important to try and visit a project site before you price the job. If you look behind me, we're just about to start a new project today. And not everything is always picked up on the drawing sometimes. In this particular case, we're supposed to demo portions of the space, but the new drawings call for painted walls. Now, while the drawings call for the tiles, as you see, to be removed halfway down, what happens up above? When you look at it, it's actually wallpaper. So now you have options. Do I just pull off the wallpaper and skim coat it? Do I remove the drywall completely? So now I have to go full sheets of drywall. So not just your demo price changes, now your drywall price changes as well. These are the things you have to keep looking at as it pertains to a project. Generally speaking, you're going to be able to submit these questions to the client so everyone's on an even playing field. Sometimes it's not so simple. Sometimes you don't have that luxury. Sometimes when you're dealing with independent business owners, they're not 100% sure the exact process. So understanding what the actual scope of work is key. I believe in clarity. I don't believe in just pricing as per the drawings. You have to look a little bit outside the drawings and see how everything fits together in the real world. So keep that in mind if you want to get into the estimating department. It's a vital role. You need to have attention to detail. You need to have an analytical mind that sometimes you need to think outside the box as well. And if that kind of suits you, estimating is key. It's also a big advantage to get into estimating because you can springboard to other roles and go higher up as well. Because again, it forms that foundation of understanding how to price work, how all these prices come together.